Good evening. I'd like to call the St. Charles Government Services Committee meeting for Monday, October 18th to order. Please call the roll.
Bukaitis?
Here.
Bala?
Here.
Payleitner? Here. Bongard?
Here.
Bancroft? Lencioni?
Here.
Petrilla?
Here.
Wirball?
Here.
Weber?
Here. Okay, thank you. Before I get to item number 3, the omnibus vote, there was a request by Alderman Sakaitis to pull items 4A and 4B. Is there a motion to approve that request?
Chairman, I would like to move to approve, we have to have a separate motion to take them out, correct? Are we approving the omnibus with them taken out, or is it two separate motions? Sorry.
I don't know if we need to do two separate. Do we need to do two separate?
Take them out.
You don't unless somebody wants to separate the question. But you can't retain it as one.
Okay, I'll move to remove 4A and 4B from the omnibus.
Second. Okay, that was moved by Alderman Petrilla and seconded by Ron Sakaitis. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Okay, thank you.
Okay,
And then with that said, Alderman Petrilla?
Yes, Chair, I would move to approve the remaining items for omnibus as mentioned in the agenda.
Second. Okay, again, that was moved by Alderman Petrilla, seconded by Alderman Wirball. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Okay, thank you. And then item number 5, there's no executive session tonight. That's correct. And with that, item 6, is there any additional items from the mayor, council, staff, or citizens?
Wait.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, let's go back. Item 4A, a recommendation to approve a resolution to award the bid for the Walnut Street water main and storm sewer improvements.
Yes. I just removed these just because the dollar amount's involved. We're talking 880,000 here. I figured this should be brought up and voted on instead of on this vote.
Okay,
That's the reasoning behind this one and the next one too. Same thing for the next one. The dollar amounts only.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Is there any other comments or thoughts on this? Alderman Payleitner?
I guess I have a question, Mr. Chair. Why were these put on omnibus? Isn't it at over 25,000? We have to automatically have a voice vote on those, or?
We'll let Peter Sword answer that.
Yeah, it was actually a discussion that we had at our most recent director meeting just last week about omnibus items. And actually, the guidelines that we used in the past with the previous city administrator were simply that. They were guidelines, and I think that's what Alderman Sakaitis remembers as being a chair of the Government Services Committee at one point in time, and you also. At that particular time, I think that there was some misunderstanding. I think some recognized that $25,000 was the limit. Well, $25,000 is the limit that we need to take everything to City Council and above. So the guideline that we were using in the past was $100,000 for anything that was above $100,000 would not be on the omnibus. So it was just simply a discussion that we had at the director level to say, if it's a more routine item, something that doesn't need necessarily a presentation, then we would offer it as an omnibus item, and obviously the opportunity to remove it if you wish.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It was just that simple.
Yeah.
And the discussion was with these two in particular, they were, water making that those type of items, so it wasn't really a heavy discussion item or anything that would require any more dialogue between the council members, but as always, the opportunity to discuss it and feel comfortable including that. Sure. On the aspect.
Yeah, okay. I mean, maybe for the future, if there's any kind of change like that, maybe, we could get a heads up on it first. And secondly, while we're on it, why aren't we meeting next Monday?
The items that were included tonight, we included them tonight because they were going to be so short in nature that we're going to wrap them into this meeting rather than having a second separate meeting that was going to last.
Okay, so again, for the future, maybe a heads up that that's what we're doing, that,
Okay, Alderman Wirball.
Peter, could you just give a quick overview of the Walnut Street water main, just the location of that?
Yes, this is actually about a block west of the existing police station, or the new police station.
Okay.
And it's a continuation on a stormwater project that we completed last year that was actually very successful for us. It stopped some flooding in that area, and this is a continuation of this. And it's also a major water main replacement in that area that has been in our books for a decade now. It's just come to roost. It was a budgeted item, it was a planned item, and it's an item that needs to be replaced for old age. It's just that simple.
Oh, thank you.
We had 6 bidders on the project, as you see from the information, so really well-received project, and it was actually underneath our budgeted amount.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Alderman Paylight?
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chair. Peter, so this was also the area that Alderman Bancroft and you brought up to us, that they had some recent serious flooding. Will this remedy that at all, or help?
This will continue to improve that area. There's more to go, but this is just the next step of the process.
Okay, thank you.
Any more questions or comments from the committee? If not, is there a motion to approve 4A?
So moved.
So it's moved by Lencioni and seconded by Wirball. Please call the roll.
Lencioni?
Yes.
Petrilla?
Yes.
Wirball?
Yes.
Weber?
Yes.
Kulkaitis?
Yes.
Bala?
Yes.
Payleitner?
Yes.
Bongardt?
Yes. Okay, thank you. That passes 8-0. And then item 4B, a recommendation to approve a resolution to award an engineering services contract for the Eastern Trunk sewer main replacement. Weber will move.
Second.
Is there any it was moved by Alderman Weber and seconded by Alderman Wirball. Is there any further discussion or questions? With that said, please call the roll.
Lencioni?
Yes.
Petrilla?
Yes.
Wirball?
Yes.
Weber?
Yes.
Kulkaitis?
Yes.
Bala?
Yes.
Payleitner?
Yes.
Bongardt?
Yes. Okay, thank you. That passes 8-0. And then, again, going back to item 5, there's no executive session. This evening, item 6, additional items from the mayor, council, staff, or citizens. Is there anything? If not, is there a motion to adjourn?
So move.
Second.
That was moved by Wirball, seconded by Petrella. All in favor?
Aye.
This meeting is adjourned. Thank you. Yep, I know. I know. Oh, completely. I'm fine. Oh, it's off. Oh, it's off. Oh, really? Move now.
You were clear and present. This meeting is adjourned.